Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, people on YouTube. And welcome back to William in Japan. Today is a very sad day for the channel as we prepare to say goodbye to the 748R. William, you might say, you put in so much time, so much money, repainted it, fixed it up, and now you're selling it? Yeah, that is where we came up to, I guess. So without further ado, let's hit the road. Alright, welcome back, folks. Let's address the elephant in the room. Why, oh why are you selling this magnificent machine? Well, there really is a I must sell instead of a I want to sell situation. To put it simply, after the Thruxton came into the family last July, I already put this bike up for sale. My garage can fit physically my car, my street triple, the Thruxton, and the 748R. But optimally, it is really a one car and two bike garage. If I want to take out the Thruxton, or sometimes, depending on the positions, the 748R, I need to push around two bikes, finally getting one out. And when I take my car out, I always have to move one bike. So yeah, it really isn't optimal. Takes a lot of time to just get out for a ride, and it's not fun. It really isn't. And on the other hand, thank you, sir. On the other hand, my riding time is dwindling. And I mean dwindling. My day job has eaten up most of my free time. Weekends I really need to stay at home, take care of the family. So with my limited, extremely limited time on the saddle, I can't split between 2 + 1 bike. I still need to look after the Thruxton as well. So yeah, all of my bikes are not getting a lot of ride time. So it really doesn't make sense to keep 3 bikes in the house. Then I ask myself which one needs to go. It's definitely one of my own bikes, so the 748R or the Street Triple. And I still need a bike to do everyday chores, to go to work. So definitely, between the Street Triple and the 740R, it is 740R that needs to go. However, if you ask me, what don't you like about a 748R? I will simply tell you nothing. This is a great bike. Period. Quick review. It is a 2002 machine. No ABS, of course, no traction control, no rider aids. It is just a raw machine, a race bike with headlights. Yeah, it's not as monstrous or crazy at its bigger brother, the 996 or the 998, but still, compared to modern bikes, a cable wired throttle, no ABS from your master cylinder, everything is simple and direct, which makes the riding experience very different. from my other bikes that I have so far. This includes the Ducati Super Sport as well. Of course, it includes my street triple one in the garage. It is just different. And of course, the dry clutch, the dry sump of the machine itself too, all gives it character. The clanking, this back of broken nails, it just gives you little giggles when you start it up. The dry sump, when you turn off the machine, you hear that little clink, clink of engine oil dropping back down to the oil pan. Like, yeah, guys, there isn't anything like a good old early 2000 Ducati V-twin. There just isn't anything like it. Modern machines are faster, quicker, more powerful, even better handling, no doubt about it. But will it feel this good? Will it feel this fun? Will it look this good? Frankly speaking, I have to say no. No, 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 no. This is a special machine made in the golden era that we can't go back to. It has no emission control too. That guy's fucked. Bye bye. God, you got a freaking police officer behind you. And you turn on a red light. Nice. Anywho, where was I? Oh, yes. Back then, without the emission control, without everything, machines are just built different. It feels different, it rides different, and it gives you so much direct control and connection to your right wrist and to the machine. You won't get any of that today, and that's why I'm so sad to see it go. This bike is gorgeous. The Tamburini design is timeless, and it is the most beautiful bike ever made, at least in my opinion. It still looks sexy, it still looks great, and that's the very reason why I repainted the whole machine and did so much work on it too. Yes, I start selling it back in September, but I still treated this bike as my own bike, a bike that I'd love to own forever. So I decided to remove everything that was done by the two previous owners, or at least that doesn't look OEM. Switch back these air ducts to original non-painted ones, remove all of that gold fork adjusters, wheel cap. Oh yeah, also on top of these reservoirs, everything I put them back to OEM. Even the paint job, there were racing stripes and number plates that frankly speaking isn't done in a very good finish anyway, so I repainted the whole thing back to pure Ducati red, because this is what I think at least this bike should look like. And I think it really helped me selling it too. I asked for quite, and I'm putting an emphasis on that, quite a high price for this machine because it's in such a good condition, especially after I've put so much work into it. So yeah, I think the next owner sees it himself, and that's why they're willing to part with that much cash. I didn't make money. I poured way more money into this, unfortunately, but I have no regrets. Just seeing it in the garage, walking away from it when you park the bike, is just a different experience, and I will miss it dearly. I said something very similar when I sold the Super Sport. If you guys remember, there are bikes that people say it got away. The Super Sport was one, and the 748R will be as well. 2 Ducatis in a row. I think that's saying something. I may be a Ducati fanboy through and through. But it's time to say goodbye. Maybe in the future we'll get another Ducati, especially maybe as sexy as this one. But we'll see. It will take time, guys. It will take time. Oh, Moto 2. Okay. A fellow brethren, a Moto 2 owner. I did not see that coming. But I don't know why. When I see a Moto 2 on the road, it's always a white one. Where are the yellow ones? I know Japanese won't like the yellow ones, but it's not like they're not imported into Japan. They were all sold out. Every single one of them. And what I heard from dealers, the numbers are the same. So I definitely wonder, where did the yellow Moto 2s went? But I digress. Back to the 748R. Guys, this may be my last ride with her. I will miss this pull. I will miss its roar. I will miss the pops and bangs from this Termione exhaust. You won't get the same experience on a new Ducati. I'm repeating myself, ain't I? Alright, enough of this, guys. This has been William. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.